My name is Agnes Mucuha. I'm the co-founder of Urban Coffee. We are in the retail coffee business. Presently, we are targeting the growing middle class and looking into growing with people who are seeking for a great coffee experience, a great meal experience, and also just people who are looking into exploring new culinary cuisine experiences, and people who just love to have fun. Often we get to reach our customers through word of mouth from previous customers who've patronized our stores and they've had an experience. And also we do a lot of digital marketing. So our customers get to interact and engage with the brand through the various social media handles. The name Urban Coffee was inspired by the need for us to come up with a brand name that would pretty much identify with the upward mobile urbanites. And we were also looking for a name that is trendy, a name that is captivating, and a name that is also fun and easy to recall. Urban Coffee came about as an investment opportunity at a time when Dorman's Coffee was restructuring their business model, and we bought off the Dorman's Capital Center branch, and we rebranded it and repositioned it with a new menu. The experience from that led to the growth into our second and into our third store. And what we noticed at that point in time, there was a growing demand for eating out. People preferred to socialize in neutral places vis-a-vis socializing from home or in churches or in meeting halls. So people were actually seeking out for a fine, cozy, private place where they can get to meet, when they can get to do their work, or where they can get to hang out. We have grown our business through our own personal investments with my co-director, and also using debt and borrowings from family relations. What we are proud about is the growth of the business and the impact thereof that it has created. The first impact is in terms of the employment creation. Presently, we have an establishment of 42. And we also get to partner very closely with local women farmers. These are small and growing agribusiness vendors. And what we have realized over time as we are sourcing produce from them, their businesses have been transformed, and they've also been able to take on additional workforce on their farms, and most of them are drawn from the youth. So we are in turn also creating employment opportunities for the youth in our villages. One of the unique elements about Urban Coffee is that we have a personalized service experience. We know most of our customers by name because we are a community restaurant. And secondly, we also have local dishes that are authentically Kenyan that feature on our menu. So you could have the opportunity of indulging on a whole tilapia fish with your managu and wimbi ugali. For breakfast meals, we've been able to incorporate items like the wimbi porridge with fresh fruit slices. We also offer items like arrowroots and sweet potatoes. And to a certain degree, we are also embracing organic ingredients on our menu. So there is an element of freshness and traceability that we are very proud of and that we are able to celebrate with our customers. We've gone through a series of changes. We are continuously aligning our business to the realities of the day. But one of the major changes we did towards the beginning of 2017 was to exit from the third store that we had grown into. That was the Urban Coffee Gateway Mall store. It was not viable 2 years down the line, and we had to make the painful decision of exiting from that venture. The biggest hurdle for us was raising capital because at the time we did not have sufficient capital to manage, to fund our growth. So what we realized was that we needed to work within the retained earnings that we were generating from our first store, and those significantly contributed to the expansion into the second store and also into the third store. The biggest challenge that our business is facing is in terms of workforce. We have come to the realization that the work ethic of most of the employees is very poor, And also we are getting from the market employees who do not have a concrete value system. And for that reason, their ability to buy into the company vision has been quite challenging. And what we have done is that we have sought out for partnerships. We are presently in a partnership with Generations. Generations was started off by McKinsey as a CSR project that aimed at building talent and skilling up the young employees who are coming out into the job industry, in terms of helping them to develop a value system, helping them to develop skills in terms of communication, problem solving, critical thinking. So the partnership has been contributing positively to the workforce that we are now tapping into, because now we are able to attract people who are committed, people who know what they are really coming into the industry to do, and people who are willing to work hard and to build their careers. In Kenya, one of the biggest costs is in terms of electricity, and also the reliability of electricity, since we are heavily dependent on that. Secondly, it's in terms of the numerous and duplicated levies that the business needs to comply with. And also in terms of obtaining business permits. It's a very tedious and laborious process, which can actually be streamlined or automated in a much more efficient manner. You need to have grit, because business is tough. And secondly, be patient, and also be ready to laugh at your own failures. It's never that serious, so quickly learn from your mistakes and move on to the next big thing. In 3 years' time, I'm very confident that Urban Coffee will have scaled up and should have grown into 6 additional stores, scaling up through the coffee kiosk business model. The reason behind that was that we were really seeking for new knowledge and insights and skills that would enable us to structure the business for growth. We realized from our own personal experience the failures that we went through, and had we obtained insights prior into investing in the way that we did, would have actually saved in terms of money and also in terms of time and other resources. So the Growth Africa education platform has also provided us with a breadth of networks that we did not have before. And then secondly, they have come on board as our accountability partner, and we are confident that the knowledge, the relationship that we are developing with them, and also the networks within which we are getting exposure, they will propel us in terms of the growth that we are really seeking for the brand.